Good morning or afternoon, first year muggles. This is Wizard here, and this is your next lesson. Now, this is part 2 of What If Deku um was an artist. Now, as I was saying in the last part, he starts to build a school of artists. Now, I was told to make the ship Miracle, and I will do that. Now, let's age down Miracle to from whatever age she is to 29, so it's only 2 years older. Actually, no, 30. So it's only 3, so she's only 3 years older than Izuku. And yeah, so Izuku starts to build this massive not massive, but like a big school, or like a small school, but like it's gonna be big in name, cause yeah. So after a while, after it opens up, Izuku starts to get press conferences. He's like, oh, or he's like, he has a press conference. He's like, oh, he goes. He's like, the news reporters ask questions like, "Oh, are you building a new school?" And Izuku's like, "Oh, just so I can teach the younger generation better art tricks with art tricks." And then the reporter's like, "Does it just have to be uh, the younger generation?" Izuku's like, "No. As long as you show an interest and you're very talented at drawing, I will accept you." And then another news reporter says, "Is it true that you don't have a quirk?" And Izuku's like, "Yes, I don't have a quirk. It's if you want, we can bring out Eraserhead, or so I can just show you that I don't have a quirk, and this is just pure talent alone." So they're like, "Oh yeah, that let's do that." And then Principal Nezu was watching the news, and then he was like, "Oh well," and then he's like, "Oh well, looks like we can finally figure this out." So he then calls up Shoto, and says, "Hey, go to such and such place. Izuku, news reporter wants to see if Izuku Midoriya, the wonder boy of the artist world, is actually quirkless." And so yeah, they go. Ozawa goes, and he's like, "Okay, I'm here, so let's do this." They did a test of where he's drawing, and he's always erasing, using his quirk to erase Izuku's quirk. And even though he's erasing this quirk, Izuku is done in 30 seconds because he does a small sketch because of how much he has improved over the years. He can draw a sketch in 30 seconds. So that's how fast he can go. And then a news reporter also chimes in saying, "Izuku Midoriya, thank you for the information that we finally know that you're quirkless, or the confirmation that you're quirkless. But I have to ask, do you have a love interest?" And Izuku's like, maybe. I don't know. Not at this point. At this moment, no, I do not. Eventually, maybe. I hope I do. But at this moment, I do not. So yeah. Um, so all the villains kind of like sort of back down, but not all of them, because they can always. So yeah. Because they can always use a sketcher to sketch out the plans and ideas for the for where bases are and all that. So yeah. After Izuku has finished the building process of the school, he opens it, and it's the first year of Izuku's school. arc, I guess you or like teaching arc. So in the first year, Izuku's only teacher. He's teaching his class about all the tricks and stuff that he has picked up over the years, how it's affected him, how you should do soul searching after you graduate high school, and so you can figure out what kind of artist you want to do. Because Izuku likes to do sketches of criminals and heroes and villains, and so people can know about them. So he kind of goes to the police, and like if there's a missing person, the police go to him so they can sketch it out. And then if it's like if they capture a villain, and Izuku goes to the police so he can sketch them out and get like cool pictures. And then Izuku goes to agency so he can get heroes and draw like cool pictures of them. So that's how Izuku works, and that's he does this in his spare time. So he's hit the Night Eye agency, or what's left of the Night Eye agency. He hits Momo's agency. He hits Bakugo's agency. He hits just all those agencies. And then he finally gets to Miriko's agency, which pretty much consists of Miriko only. And this is like a Sunday, and Izuku goes in. Right now, Izuku's 28, and Miriko's still 30, about to turn to 31, I guess. And Izuku walks in, and he's like, "Hello, Miriko? I'm here to draw you. I know that sounds weird, but I'm the artist of Izuku, so can I please draw you so I can get like a cool, so you can get like a cool photo, or I don't know, picture of you?" And Miracle walks down. He's like, "Oh yeah, sure. She's like, "Yeah, sure. I'm lazy, so I'm not gonna edit this out, but I'm gonna go and get a picture of Miracle." She would jump down. Like this, and she's like, "Oh, yep, Izuku, I'm ready for my drawing." And Izuku's like, "Okay, well, do you know if you want to dress in any other clothes besides your hero costume? That's gonna cost extra, and it's not gonna be free." So yeah. Then Miracle takes a pose, and it's like this, let's say. And then during this time, Izuku and Miracle are just talking about their lives and how they've how they've lived their lives, and what they focus on and all that. And they've gotten close. After Izuku is done with the drawing, Miriko's like, "Wait, I have one more picture I want you to draw of," and it would be of this. Wait, no, yeah, it would be of this picture. And so Izuku would start drawing, and they would continue talking, and they get close, and then Izuku asks Miriko if he could have his number, or her number, so they can stay in contact with each other, so they can get to know each other better, and maybe go on a date eventually. And yeah, Rumi or Miriko would say, "Izuku, just call me Miriko or Rumi. That's my name anyways." if we're gonna try and be close, we might as well be first on the first name basis. And Izuku would soon then blush and he's like, yep, right, Rumi. Yeah. And then Rumi would hand Izuku her number, and then Izuku would leave, and next week Izuku would take Miracle out to a date. And yeah, that's where I'm gonna be leaving this What If Deku Was an Artist part off. And see you in the next video. Class dismissed.